What is up, guys? You're back again on BTech HD, and today we're going to be looking at the top 5 apps for the Apple Watch. And in my opinion, I'm going to go ahead and list 5 apps that I think you should be downloading and should use for the Apple Watch. So right off the back, we're going to start off with number 5. We have an application called Find Near Me, which will help you find a gas station, or if you're in the middle of a trip, if you need to locate like the nearest ATM in your city. It's a very useful application in my opinion. So you can basically just scroll down the list. You can find various different places. You can go to like a doctor's place or electronic stores, gas stations, hospitals, like a very wide variety of things that you can do, in which comparison to Yelp, another application, it's made really nicely for the Apple Watch. So you can basically click on an option and it'll tell you the amount of miles it is away from you, and it will take you directly to the map and give you details on everything. So it's a really good application for the Apple Watch, and it's built really well, and it runs very smooth even on watchOS 2, which I'm running at the moment. So one thing I've noticed is that the problem with most news apps on the Apple Watch is that they try to be too clever, when all really you want to do is just go through some headlines. Most have sluggish page swipes and interfaces that get old fast, but BBC News understands such problems and avoids them entirely, hence why it's the news app we keep returning to. You get headlines for your top stories, a user-defined My News list that built on your iPhone app, and the most reached section. And if you do Force Touch, you can access all these options as well. And you can tap a headline and you get a synopsis with another tiny picture. And you can also open it on your iPhone, and using handoff, you can even continue reading the current item on your iPhone with iOS 9. So which is a good application in my opinion, and it's really smooth and definitely runs well with the software on watchOS 2, and definitely one of my favorite news applications that is out right now. So at number 3, we have the application called Yahoo Weather. Definitely one of the most cleanest applications that I've downloaded on the Apple Watch so far. So the Apple usually just give you wind, pressure, and chances of rain. It's just like a normal, basically, information for weather. But the way it's made is completely different. So it's kind of like an animated weather effects. It kind of makes you feel like the weather conditions like rain, snow, fog, and severe heat by showcasing like an animated sunrise, sunset, wind, and pressure modules. Now this app gives details on heat and snow also, and you can check your weather reports on your favorite cities and destinations, and you can get notifications to prepare yourself better before any trip or any outing that you're about to go on. At number 3, we have the Instagram application for the Apple Watch. So with a quick glance, you can basically see the world as it happens and interact with photos that matter the most to you. So you can have access to your feed, activity, and notifications for the watch interface, so they feel intuitive and simple to use. You can see the latest posts from accounts you follow on your feed, swipe up and down to view or like photos. You can keep up with activity on your post. You can see recent comments or likes, and tap to even view the profiles. You can receive notifications when your friends or family or from your favorites accounts post to Instagram. You can even like or even send in a quick emoji reply. So definitely Instagram is definitely one of the most well-built apps on the Apple Watch itself for social media. So definitely an application to take a look at and download. So when it comes to the biggest differences between the Apple Watch and an iPhone, it will always come down to the screen size. And at number 1, we have Cruncher, which reimagines the calculator design for the Apple Watch with a simple yet innovative menu-based workflow. The user interface greatly improves touch accuracy and legibility by reducing the number of visible buttons on the small screen. So it'll basically just give you a simple board of options, which allows you easy access to the numbers and equations you want to solve. Functionality is very important on the Apple Watch when looking at applications due to the screen size, because it can also dictate how smooth and generally appealing it is to the user. On top of everything, on the application, the light on the dark color palettes enhances visibility in bright lighting conditions, which does limit battery consumption, which in my opinion the Apple Watch does already have a really good battery life, almost about a day worth of battery you can get on a full run, so it is really good. So the application does run very smooth, and it's kind of like a new design, so it runs really well with the Apple Watch, and it's like a modern day timepiece kind of. So that will wrap up the top 5 apps for the Apple Watch for this month. If you did like the video, go ahead and give it a big thumbs up, and go ahead and share the video to other friends, and also go ahead and subscribe to the channel if you would like to see weekly tech videos. Other than that, this is BTech HD, and I'll see y'all guys next time.